lie that you're all strong. But that's exactly what's making you suffer. It's time to end this. I'm going to save all of you.
Sauve-moi, vas-y.
Queen, be careful. I'm picking up multiple readings beneath you.
Il est pas encore mort. Mec,
Support's on the way.
s'il te plaît. S'il te plaît. N'en rajoute pas.
Let's see.
It's strong. It has a significant resistance to ice. No wind skills. It's powerful, so stay on. It's strong, but weak to physical blows. We just need to. Your opponent is strong. Don't do. It's a powerful enemy. Finish it
Let's
quickly
go.
with curse attacks.
You're mine.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Do it.
Not done yet. On the attack. They're tough, but weak to nuclear. Persona! You know what to do, right? We can hit their weaknesses. Pass the baton, now! Like a job for you.
5 minutes mes fesses, ouais.
Significant resistance to ice. Show your might, Diego! Time for my persona! Diego!
Not bad.
Persona! Just say the word. Persona!
Là, c'est le tour un peu de la protection parce que je sens qu'il me prépare un coup. Je sais pas ce qu'il me fait, mais.
Rose up again! It's payback time!
Feel my power. That should do. A reality where none shall suffer. To realize it, I will use all
Oh
of our
bordel.
power.
Oh bordel. Oh le one shot. Quoi, c'était ça?
Akechi-kun, don't throw away your life. If you're with him and his friends, you can begin to atone for what you've done. Enough of this high and mighty bullshit. You're pissing me off.
Oh lui il est en mode vénère depuis un moment. Il en peut plus quoi. Transfert impossible. Ah ouais là c'est... Ok.
Who's next?
Transfert impossible c'est relou quand même.
Come. Ravage them.
Two enemies floored. Not bad, Joker.
Ah je peux pas.
Sona. You're mine.
Joker, your health is low. Watch out!
Il est long ce boss hein.
Persona! I'll use my persona. The enemy is strong. Let's aim for its wind weakness.
Ah mais il y a que ça.
It's strong and immune to physical Powerful strikes? Brute force won't work. Persona! Take that!
C'est quand même le boss de fin. En effet, on le dit.
Strong. Let's aim for its wind weakness.
Ouais. Non mais on est d'accord. Hein. Énergie menaçante en approche.
What are they doing? Be careful. I'm sensing a ridiculous amount of energy from his persona.
Aïe aïe aïe.
Joker, you all have to guard this.
Ah bah ça oui.
I understand the difficulty of accepting such a huge change, but that's nothing more than your fears controlling you. Please, won't you please believe me?
Et la parade impossible. Soin impossible, ok. Donc lui il part, ça c'est sûr. Bon lui il peut pas soigner donc bah... Bah.
Let's do powerful. You'll want it's a powerful enemy. Finish it quickly. It's strong. It has a significant resistance to ice. Path forward. My other self. Diego. One enemy on the floor. Bonafide, bonafide. Now try. Persona. Immune to curse. Persona! I hoped we could end this quickly. Enough! We can hit their weaknesses. Pass the baton, now! It's yours! Look at the
crush
combat.
them.
Nice!
Persona! Kill them, Herald!
And there it goes. Good one, Pro!
Oh, mais si je pars mais que... Non non.
Fear my power! Manifest!
I'll use my persona!
On a des trucs là qui protègent, hein.
Awaiting orders. Using this.
Persona!
Bon, lui sera le sacrifié de toute façon. Le sacrifié de l'histoire. D'accord. Ah, mais il fait des dégâts de merde en fait. Ok.
Who's next?
Hmm.
Come! Satan! Alright.
Ah, je m'attendais à un truc de fou. Genre, je m'attendais à me faire satelliser sur Mercure là.
Time for thanks.
Et en fait, bah non. Tout s'est bien passé.
It's a powerful enemy. Finish it quick. It's immune to curse. I'd hoped we could end this quickly. No wind skills. It's powerful, so stay on guard. Show your might, Diego! One enemy on the floor. Bonafide, bonafide. Okay, on to the next. It's Strong and immune to physical strikes? Brute force won't work. This is our chance. Pass the baton. Use this opportunity. Get him. Strong and immune to physical strikes?
Persona.
Brute force won't work. No wind skills. It's powerful, so stay on guard.
Come. Ravage them.
Je vais te fumer comme un putain de saumon. Voilà, tu vas prendre la patate de ta vie. Allez, tiens, 1400. T'en veux encore? Allez, c'est cadeau. T'en veux encore? Ah, je demande un ban, s'il vous plaît.
Finally, his persona can't act anymore. Now's your shot, Joker.
Ah, t'agis. Ça y est. C'est maintenant. Je crois que c'est un GG les amis là. Je crois hein.
Azathoth. Did I fail?
Oh,
Is that
c'est joli ça.
Maruki's treasure? What is it though? A torch?
Merci Drago.
Torch is a light to guide people. It may symbolize his perception of himself as the guide for the entire world. We're here to change his heart, aren't we? Go on. Take it.
Merci Marie.
So, this is it.
À moins que...
This place is collapsing.
We'd better take our leave.
Rumi, I'm sorry. I couldn't. No, I can still.
Non, 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 non.
Joker, look out!
Damn it! We gotta book it!
Guys, jump in!
Ouah, ça va être un sacré bordel hein, si tout s'effondre.
Hang on!
Fast and Furious.
That was close.
Dr. Maruki. This has gone too far past changing someone's heart. Is he even still alive?
Looks like that isn't a concern.
Non.
Sorry, but I won't admit defeat just yet.
Non. Non.
I'm sorry. You know I can't do that. I've been chosen by the world itself. Granting this wish is my responsibility.
The hell?
He just... the treasure!
Non.
Isn't that...
L'attaque des titans. Le titan colossal, c'est lui. Il est là.
No, you can't be serious.
What the fuck?
Maruki, he's done it. He evolved his persona.
Such strength of will.
If it is for everyone's happiness, I don't care what happens to me. Don't resist. Accept it.
J'accepte.
With my power.
Non mais j'accepte.
With mine and Adam Cadmon's together.
Adam.
Our reality is nigh!
Non, 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 non. J'accepte, j'ai dit, j'accepte. Ah mais non, mais je vais avoir mon super personnage moi aussi. Celui qui est balèze là.
I refuse to let it end like this. Adam Cadmon, guide us all to our ideal reality.
You're wrong.
On décidera de notre réalité.
Yeah, we refuse to let it end any other way too.
Persona!
Persona. Ah bah non. Ben non. Bah déçu hein. Bon. Eh ben on est reparti. GG à tous hein, évidemment.
You're mine.
Not bad.
Persona. Let's go.
Bon bah ouais. Ça fait 20 heures que je crois que le jeu il est fini à chaque fois que je fais un truc. À chaque fois, ça n'arrête jamais, c'est fou. Ce jeu est infini. Je n'y crois pas. Oh oh. Ah. Ça picote.
Let's go. There.
Tiens, je t'ai croqué. Croc, croc.
Witness my resolve.
Bon. Pour l'instant, ces dégâts sont un peu minables, ça va.
Thank you.
No time for
Ah ouais, ouais, il est pas mort, ouais. Merci, merci Altaji. Hein.
Prepare yourself.
Ah, je vais le fumer.
I'll break them.
Il m'a saoulé. Oh, ça, il aime bien ça. Oui, tu aimes ça.
Adam Cadmon,
Quoi?
lend me your strength.
Non? What?
Calm down.
Un vide dans ma vie, tu crois?
Fafnir. Ravage them.
102. Très bien. Faut déjà y arriver, mon ami. On n'est pas au bout de nos peines. Hein.
I appreciate it.
Donnez-moi la force. Le sel-blier. Il faut que le sel-blier soit présent. Bon, on tente, hein, on sait pas. Hein.
Not bad.
C'est raté. Le sel-blier de la victoire.
Come. Quetzalcoatl. You're mine.
Not bad.
Je teste s'il y a un truc. Sait-on jamais?
It's on the bed.
Non. Défense rétablie, du coup ça.
Okay.
Bah écoute, il a pas l'air de...
I'll break them.
Je suis en train de me suicider un peu là, mais
Not bad.
c'est pas grave. Ah ouais, ça fait mal.
Persona!
Y'a quoi que j'ai pas essayé?
Hold on.
Benny et Psy.
Persona! Vishnu! Ravage them!
Ok.
Time for my persona.
Je peux pas faire autre chose que ça, j'ai trop peur. Il faut pas qu'il me tue. Ça coûte cher, mais bon.
Nice timing.
Persona! Feel my rage!
Not bad.
Persona!
Non, ok, regarde par ici. Ça veut dire quoi ça? Ça veut dire que je me protège, ça, non? Ça sent la douille.
Persona! No holds barred!
Bon, lui, il peut mourir, c'est pas grave.
Not bad.
Oh, je m'étais protégé, nice.
Persona!
Du coup, il manque Psy. Et on aura tout S. Ok, pas de faiblesse. On sait jamais, hein. Ça aurait été marrant qu'il ait une faiblesse. On aurait rigolé.
I appreciate it.
No time for thanks.
Persona!
Vas-y, on bourre. On bourre.
I'll break them.
Too slow.
Oh, il m'a raté. Oh, chais.
Persona!
Tellement chais. Hmm.
Quetzalcoatl! There!
Time forward! My other self! Ah! Thanks. Persona! Prepare yourself!
Et tu meurs, s'il te plaît. Il est pas mort.
I still can't do it. And my reality is right before my eyes. I'm sorry. I said I didn't care what happened to me. But I guess I wasn't committed to my words.
Ouais, sûrement.
You too, huh?
Crow-senpai, what are you...
Can't you tell?
Non. On a dit métanoïa.
You think the same thing, don't you? Of course you do. After all...
No, you can't!
We hesitate right now, we die.
Up there!
I'm all yours. Use me however you want. Now, show us the reality. The reality we wish for.
Tentacule Senpai.
I am thou, and
Oh la patate de forain. Oh. Ah oui, ça fait mal. Hein.
Oh no!
Oh P3, j'y crois pas, ce fight de fou.
This power is the source and the destination. I will be the light that guides mankind.
But we are still not going to run.
We're going to beat you and go back to our own reality.
That's the spirit. Now let's finish this.
Bon, et bien, bonjour à tous. Hein, bien.
Alright.
I appreciate it.
Bon, voilà, on s'attend à tout maintenant. P15, P20, Huawei P30, P40, même si tu veux. Bon,
My persona.
on en est là. Ah, il y a plusieurs trucs à viser en plus, super. Fantastique.
My resolve. Not finish you.
2 de dégâts. Pas mal,
What? It's not working at all.
pas mal, pas mal.
Persona.
Ouais, c'est clair qu'elle va faire ça, de toute façon.
Let's go. No good. Joker, try something else.
Bah, j'ai essayé physique, j'ai essayé magique. Tu veux que je fasse quoi? Tu veux que je fasse quoi? Quoi? Ouais, bah les full def là, c'est bon. Là, on tente même pas. La patate de forain là, c'est bon quoi.
Cannot fail. I must not fail you all. Come on.
Maman! Moi aussi, je veux faire cette attaque. Elle est trop forte.
This doesn't stop. I'm gonna try to find a way to get us through this.
S'il te plaît, oui, merci.
Just hang in there for a few more seconds.
Ouais, ouais. T'inquiète, on est bien là. Viens, on est bien.
Quetzalcoatl. There.
On va juste tempo.
Good thinking.
Nice timing.
Tranquille. Tranquille.
What? Nothing works?
C'est bon, il est bientôt mort là. Ok. Futaba va trouver la solution, je la connais. Défense rétablie.
Okay.
Bon bah désolé Makoto, mais tu prendras la patate dans la gueule toi. Excuse-moi. Tu protégeras les autres de ton corps.
The time to end such strife is at hand.
Ouais, vas-y, essaye, on va voir si ça marche. Vas-y. Elle est même pas morte en plus.
I got it. I found his weakness.
Ah ouais, c'est quoi?
Joker, the next time he attacks, that's your chance.
Lors de sa prochaine attaque.
His head is his weak spot. Though our attacks are ineffective in his normal state. But whenever he attacks, he drops his guard while concentrating all of his power. So if we can target his head as he strikes, we might have a shot.
Let's go. Ouais, il s'est passé quoi? Mona?
We've come this far. We ain't gonna
Allez.
give up.
Yeah! You gotta do way better than this!
Don't underestimate our tenacity.
It's just another threat. We'll overcome it like we always do! If I run now, I know I'll regret it! We'll decide for ourselves what we want our lives
Bah,
to
je
be!
commence à avoir des frissons, ça y est.
I'm a bit occupied, so do your goddamn job.
Oracle! How does it look? Perfect! His head's defense level has dropped down to 0%! Go for it! Finish this, Joker!
Allez. On appuie ou pas? Est-ce qu'on a vraiment envie que ces 150 heures de jeu s'arrêtent maintenant? J'ai pas envie, hein. Ouais. J'avoue, Altaï. J'avoue. J'avoue. Très, très, très bon jeu. Chapeau.
Checkmate.
Checkmate. Oh, trop classe en plus. Oh là là. La musique en plus.
Why? I gave up everything else. I dedicated all that I have to this, but I still... Why? You mean I'm running away from
Merci
it all?
Drago.
You nailed it. It's true that I turned my back on the original reality. But where's the harm in that? When it grows to be too much, too painful, every person deserves to escape that! In all honesty, it's best for a person's growth when they tackle their own hardships. But reality doesn't always make that so feasible! No matter how much you try, or work for so long, the smallest injustice can wipe it all out, leave you with nothing! Don't you, of all people, understand that?
We're not saying you're wrong there. Living with this guy's made me realize that life in the actual reality can be way too cruel sometimes.
Non, Altaï, ça
Still,
prend pas là.
did he run away from his life because of that? No. He gained more friends and more personas. Now he's such an incredible phantom thief, even you and all your godlike powers respect him. You know, there probably are plenty of people who'd ultimately benefit from your reality. But what about the people who want to take on the world themselves? How's it right to rob them of their opportunities? Oh, Mona-chan. There's something I've learned after all we've been through. Even if humans can't stand on their own, they can still do it with the help of their friends. Don't steal the potential away from humanity. You act like this is going to help everyone, when it's really just you giving up on them.
I've given up on everyone. Huh? Looks like I'm totally finished.
The palace is collapsing!
Dr. Maruki, hurry! It's not safe there! Dr. Maruki!
No! It's too late for him!
We're trapped as well. Is there any way?
Everyone, get over here! Hurry! Mona-chan, what are you? This is no time to act tough. Whoever said it was an act.
Mona-senpai, can you fly?
But I'm a car. There's no way I can. No. It's now or never. I have to fly.
What? La voiture qui vole, ça y est. Un hélicoptère. Avec les petites oreilles et tout. Trop bien.
A helicopter.
If you could do this, then say so, damn it! Well, I didn't know. Now I'm downright priceless to the Phantom Thieves.
Ah, il est en train de mourir lui.
Sorry to interrupt your little moment of
Eh
triumph,
oui,
but
il va disparaître.
couldn't you have made yourself just a bit larger?
Hey, where'd Joker go?
Don't worry.
Tranquille. La meilleure place. Ah, Kitty va vraiment mourir là pour le coup. Enfin, il va disparaître quoi. Bon, on fait 4 là du coup.
We're losing altitude.
Allez, go. Go, Joker. Maruki, le mec le plus résistant du monde. Allez, on règle les comptes maintenant.
Sorry to cut your flight short like that. This place is done for, along with the entire reality I dreamed of. I have lost. Even if I were to try that fight over, I'm sure I'd only lose again. So I know, this is going to sound pretty stupid. I've been holding this all in for so long, just hiding it from myself. So, please, help me kill every last one of my regrets. You're the only one I can ask to help me with this. The disappearance of my palace. of the entire metaverse is drawing near. Seems like neither of us can summon our personas anymore. Let's begin. I gave up everything! Everything! So why?
Ça sent la grosse P4 là.
Why, Rumi?
Il fera plus fort que moi quand même.
A reality where no one suffers.
Ah, la musique. Ah. Mec, lâche l'affaire, c'est bon.
I'm done. I get it now. All thanks to you.
Il l'a attrapé.
Come on. I said I'm done. Please, let go of my hand. Your eyes are as bright and honest as ever. You keep your head up no matter what. I must have always been afraid. Afraid you and I wouldn't wish for the same reality.
Ouais, des fois les notifications ça arrive super tard. Heureusement qu'il y a Discord et Twitter.
Magnificent.
We have indeed witnessed your decision. Not only have you taken back mankind's future for itself, but you've also re-established our reason for existence. While reality had been wholly distorted, your actions have guided it back towards what it ought to be. That is correct. Time itself cannot be rewound, but every past event will revert to the event that should have occurred instead.
I'll ask you once more. I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
I will carve my own path for myself. I refuse to accept a reality concocted by someone else, stuck under their control.
Non, non, pas de P5, non, non, c'est bon, ça va. Comment ça, la même chose qu'Akechi? Je vais mourir quand même.
Everything will return to how it should be.
What?
Everything. There are no exceptions.
Ah, je vais aller en prison.
Have your regrets begun? I see. Choosing such a path must not have been easy for you. For that, you have our utmost respect and
Bah oui,
gratitude.
mais c'est pour le plus grand bien, on va dire. On se sacrifie.
Did you see him?
Where could Mona, Akechi-kun, and he
Akechi,
be?
il est mort.
We've literally looked everywhere.
This is our original reality, right?
I believe so, yes.
The metanav is gone. We don't even have a way to check anymore.
At any rate, there's no point in worrying about it here. We should work all of this out somewhere else. You're right. Now that I think about it, we've been out all night too. So let's go to LeBlanc. Huh? Samire, let's go! Oh, right! I'm home.
You didn't tell me you'd be out all night. You should have at least gotten in touch with me about it.
I'm sorry, Sojiro. We're the ones who kept her out so late. We should be apologizing for her. And we're all back so early in the morning. We're awfully sorry.
Stop apologizing so much. Being worried isn't exactly on my list of favorite activities, but I assume you had a good reason for it, right?
Have you seen him at all lately?
Him? What are you bringing him up for?
You know what his deal is right now, Sojiro?
Well, yeah. He's been locked up since last year.
Locked up?
What's going on?
What are you guys talking about?
Ah oui.
Well, I was gonna ask you that, but now I'm getting a strange feeling that I've been seeing him until fairly recently. Anyways, why don't you all take a seat before I go over his situation?
So he's in juvenile detention.
Well, I need to stock up on a few supplies before I open up shop. Feel free to hang out here while I'm out.
Thank you.
Attends, ça fait plus d'1 an que je suis en prison? Pourquoi 1 an?
So, this is our original reality, right? Or are we in another different one now?
Il est jamais venu ici en fait.
You know,
Enfin,
these unexpected changes could actually be the end results of our actions in our own reality. Remember how he was originally planning on turning himself into the police? Then Akechi-kun did it for him instead.
But that took place in Dr. Maruki's reality, which means he's currently...
So everything that would have happened if it weren't for Dr. Maruki, now it's actually happened?
You know, what y'all are saying is starting to make sense. But in that case, in the real reality, I mean, the reality we're in right now, what happened with Morgana and Akechi?
Don't say it. Just like with my mom. No Morganas. Did someone say my name?
This again?
Recycle gags suck! Why do you always have to get us all worried like that? How are you here? Looks like it really was just the metaverse me who disappeared. Eventually, I woke up in Shibuya. Getting all the way back here took some time.
Come on, don't scare us like that. Oh, but wait, does that mean Akechi's...
What is it, Mona-chan? Well, about him.
No, I can't believe Akechi-san's really...
What the hell? So he was fighting that hard, knowing he was gonna disappear the whole time.
So he's incarcerated, and Akechi is... I thought I'd braced myself for the decision we made, but... this truly is a harsh reality.
We all decided to live our real lives and look to the future from here. But even so... I just can't accept Senpai being stuck behind bars. Why don't we try to help him somehow?
Nice. I'm impressed with the idea.
Yeah, we won't put up with this injustice.
But what can we do to actually help him get out of there? I remember Sis telling me a while ago, in order to overturn a sentence, you need definitive evidence that proves the subject's
Le
innocence.
petit papier qu'elle a ramassé Yoshizawa,
So
peut-être?
what you're saying is, we just gotta find that evidence.
C'était quoi ce petit papier là?
Then we're on the case.
There's no time for us to waste. We're going to show off what the Phantom Thieves are capable of. One last time.
That's right. Let's go.
We're gonna save our leader no matter what it takes.
Really? Now that we know the name, all we need is an address. You're right. We'll succeed if we all do it together. Sis has yet to say anything, but I believe she's looking into possible actions as well. As for me, I will look into every viable solution. Thanks. Make sure you give my regards to Shiho-san. Oh, could we try getting their help as well? I'm sure they would gladly cooperate. That would be a great help. I'll leave that to you. We'll talk again tomorrow. Let's save him, no matter what.
I already told you, there was nothing wrong with his conduct. I was his guardian, so I should know best. I bet you're just trying to dig up some dirt. You probably want to pin a crime on him. But I'm not gonna let that happen, you hear me?
I'll announce his name as the key figure in the completion of the medicine at the next conference. I've heard that Miwa-chan's progress is going well.
Indeed, that's true, but...
I'm certain that this will help prove his good character in the trials. Please. I want to increase his chances of being found innocent as much as possible.
I see. So that's why.
Allez, tous mes soutiens sont là.
You'll cooperate too, right?
And so we need to release an official opinion from this school to object his arrest to the police. You'll all agree with me, correct? What good are teachers if they don't believe in their students?
Please, I beg of you, please help me collect enough signatures. I want to help a friend who's innocent. He's a really good guy. He always fights for the sake of others. He's my best friend!
Faisait un peu de la peine lui quand même.
Please tell me if you know of this young man. I need testimonies from people to use in the special article in regards to him. Did he truly look like a boy who would cause an assault here? There's a discrepancy in the other residents' testimonies in the court decision at the time. Please, you have to remember.
A certain young man is faced with a dilemma due to the unjust oppression by the government. He is suffering from a crime he did not commit. He is a promising young man who will support this country's future. What justice is there in a country without it being able to save such an individual? This cannot be allowed!
Yes, it's thanks to that young man. I would still be trapped in that awful match fixing if not for his support. And now, this honest gentleman is locked up in juvenile hall,
despite being innocent. This time, I wish to be the one to come to his rescue.
J'avoue que là, c'est pas très pompé là, quoi.
You escaped the prison of the heart only to be imprisoned in reality. What a most ironic outcome. Your wish for others' happiness prevailed over your own. However, I feel as though all is finally well. In the end, you willingly chose the correct path. Most importantly, you never compromised your values for your own well-being. The final arcana you have acquired is the world. It is the power for an individual to stand on their own 2 feet, swayed by none. That power shall fuel the hope shared amongst your friends and yourself to strive towards a better future. With the world, you are no longer without a place to belong, and will never trudge a path alone again.
My own duties end here as well. You were truly a remarkable
Ouais,
guest.
c'est les notifications, ça bug à mort. C'est ça qui est dommage. Vanish.
Long time no see. We met last on Christmas Eve, right? Never mind, it's nothing. I have 2 great pieces of news for you today. First, we finally managed to prosecute Masayoshi Shido. He'll likely be found guilty. I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very useful. To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point. But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change. The only charges right now are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery. I knew that proving the metaverse's existence would be difficult, but I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes, though, including everything you know about. Now for the other piece of good news. As of today, you'll be free to go.
Ah bah super. Salut Knight. Coucou mon copain. Je suis libre.
That's right. Shido's confession brought light to the truth of your case. We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest. Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man. The others did everything they could for you. Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point. To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago. That wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well. Regardless, the righteous phantom thieves are gone. All that remains is for us adults to lead society in the right direction. Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say. Thank you. Still, I'm glad I was able to save you in court. I've never felt so happy in my entire life. I'm not quite sure how to put it, but saving your future meant more to me than my own career. I feel like you even taught me how to live. That's not true. By the way, there's something that's been on my mind. What did the treasure of my world turn out to be?
Dans le casino. Je crois que c'était un livre, non? Je sais plus c'était quoi. Ouais, les cartons, ouais. Relou. Et ouais, je suis en prison. Alors là, je laisse Altaïch t'expliquer, ou Drago, parce qu'il s'est passé tellement de choses encore. Truc de fou. Beaucoup de
I
choses.
suppose it
Beaucoup.
doesn't matter now one way or the other. There is one more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this, but I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me. Makoto helped show me that as well. Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a defense lawyer. I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else. Going forward, I want to enact justice not for myself, but for the sake of others. Well then, I need to go submit the paperwork for your release. Thank you again for everything you've done. See you later.
Mais je t'en prie. En gros, je suis le sacrifié pour l'humanité. J'ai fait partie des voleurs fantômes, ils m'ont arrêté. Et du coup, je suis allé en prison, en gros.
Hey, you kept me waiting. Jeez. To be honest, I didn't really want to come. But Futaba just wouldn't stop bugging me. Anyway, you're a free man now, aren't you? It'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch. All right, let's go home. It's cold, so get in quick.
C'est quand je me fais arrêter par la police, c'est que t'avais vu il y a un moment déjà. Et du coup, à partir de là, en fait, j'étais vraiment en prison. Tout ce qui s'est passé après n'est pas arrivé, en fait. Voilà. Ça a effacé une fausse réalité.
It's not moving at all.
Un petit peu compliqué.
Due to the railway incident this morning, widespread delays have impacted the various lines and...
Another accident, huh? Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school? It's almost been a whole year since then. Thinking back, I was pretty awful to you. Throwing you in that storage room all by yourself. And again, soon you're gonna be... Made some great friends here.
Je t'expliquerai après, quand ça sera fini.
Back, all right?
Vu qu'Altaji n'est pas là, évidemment, qu'on a besoin de lui, comme d'habitude. Fête d'adieu. On paraît combien, fête d'adieu? Namasté.
Whoa.
You did it! It has been a while.
Not bad. You look fine. I'm glad you seem well. And the best for last, me. So we meet again. It's good to see you. All right, so let's grab a table.
I gotta head out and grab some groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Je suis sur mon vélo.
Now we're only missing one last person. She texted me a little while ago that she's finished with practice and heading here. I'm guessing she'll be here any minute now.
Sorry I'm late. Senpai! Welcome back.
All right, that's everyone.
Come on, Sumire, take a seat.
Man, it went well, yeah?
I'm so glad we didn't give up.
This was certainly worth the effort.
We didn't know what to do once you were gone. But then we realized something. Even if we don't have the metaverse or any other special powers, we can still change reality.
If we didn't do that at the very least, we'd be betraying the entire reason we stood up to Maruki.
We'll oppose the injustices of this reality with our own strength. That's what we all agreed upon.
Ever since then, we've been
Ça
doing
marche,
just
Knight.
that.
Bon appétit.
Busting our
À
asses
tout à
trying
l'heure.
to get you out of the clink.
Not just us. Everyone who believed in you joined us.
Thanks to that, we've got our leader back.
Vous m'avez sauvé.
Right back at ya.
They treated you fine, right? Actually, did you lose some weight?
It would be understandable. I've heard the food in prison is quite foul. So, what did you eat?
Was it bugs? Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian? You're missing the point.
You're gonna get some good food soon enough, though. Boss is out getting stuff for our party right now. Come on, everyone's back together. It's time to celebrate.
I guess you really were hungry. Oh, and that wasn't you?
C'est Yoshizawa.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it was Sumire.
Sojiro will be back soon. Just hang in there.
Oh yeah! Sorry for not minding my business. But we heard from Boss. You're going back home next month?
Ah.
Can't you stay here? Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they? Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
What's the matter? We were all so excited a moment ago. How about this? If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct? Today, we can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our disbandment.
What kind of commemoration is that?
I was serious when I said it. It sounds like a good idea to me.
I guess you're right. We just gotta double our excitement for today.
About that, there's something I need to tell you guys. I've decided to go with him when
Oh.
he leaves. He's pretty special after all. Plus, we need someone there in case he turns back into a delinquent. Leave it to me. Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
I don't know. Is that important?
You're not leaving for another month, right?
It is far too early for a farewell party.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration. Oh, how dare you! Sumire, at least you're on my side, right?
Me? Then, what say we call this a second round welcoming party?
That's the ticket, my re-welcoming party. Nobody can complain about that. So, for the food at my party, I demand sushi! Sushi!
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside.
Chief, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know. Here.
No, I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where he got that from.
That's just part and parcel of who I am. The one, the only Morgana.
Stop trying to talk so big. You're just a cat now.
Shut up! I don't need to hear that from some dumb ape.
What was that?
Et il recommence,
Things like
allez.
that. You get angry so fast. Oh, and you're vulgar.
You little... Why don't you go disappear again?
Shut up! We're supposed to be celebrating, not fighting.
They're at it again.
You guys never change, do you?
Seriously, that weirdo Inari.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
Don't worry. Being weird is just a sign of your individuality.
You don't need to defend
Oh
him
là là,
about
tout le monde
that.
qui s'embrouille, ça y est.
Well, anyways, we're all here now. Let's kick this party off!
Very well.
Sojiro, I want sushi! But seriously. Nice. Oh.
Hmm. Évidemment qu'on va passer un moment avec Makoto. Genre, quelqu'un a choisi de ne pas répondre. Non. Makoto, c'est Makoto. Ben oui.
Come on, let's go to bed. You're working.
Ah merde, j'ai coupé la chic, le pauvre chat. J'en reviens pas qu'Altaji, quand même, regarde le live en conduisant un vélo. C'est incroyable. Trop fort cet homme.
Oh, right. Today's Valentine's Day. No wonder there were so many guys bringing girls in here. Don't you have anything exciting happening? I mean, you've been here nearly a whole year. You know, when I was young. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Il en a fait les 400 coups, lui, hein.
Good evening. Sorry to barge in like this.
Ah.
Oh, you should have just told me. Here, I'll leave the store to you. Enjoy yourselves.
He was quite considerate. Welcome home, once again. At least you're aware of it. I was scared out of my mind, you know? It was like you disappeared. And after that, I find out you turned yourself in? I forgive you, but you need to stop shouldering all the burdens on your own, okay? I want to support you, especially when you're hurting. We can get through our problems together. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into a lecture. That's not why I came here anyway. Chocolate. For you. I'm afraid it's not homemade, but... Not that it isn't nice to hear, but that might be a little melodramatic. We came back, right? We're in the real world this
Eh
time?
oui.
I've been studying hard. I'm looking to apply to law school. My dream of becoming a police commissioner remains the same. Can I sit next to you? You're going back next month, right?
Hmm.
Sure, just let me get my tickets. I wish. But our relationship can survive a little distance, right? Can I tell you something? When I was a Phantom Thief, I was driven by one goal. To help those who were unjustly suffering. And that hasn't changed, of course. That goal still keeps me going. But now, I have something else too. Now, I have someone I want to be happy. I want to stand beside them. Not as a phantom thief, but as myself. Someone very special.
C'était mignon.
Perfect timing. You've got a guest.
Sorry to bother you this early in the morning. I was wondering if you'd like this. There's no obligation, of course. You've helped me through a lot. I wanted to express my appreciation. Sorry for how this is coming off. I didn't mean for it to seem like I'm just dumping my leftovers on you. I'm the one who should be thanking you. So, thank you.
Well, look at this hotshot. Lucky guy having a gorgeous lady drop by this early just to give you treats.
I hope you don't mind that I stopped by today. No doubt you already got some from someone special.
Mhm. Ah ouais.
I should really be going anyway. Sorry to impose. And this is hardly the end of my debt, of course. Chocolate isn't going to cover all you've done for me. See you around.
Oh! I heard they finally turned you loose. I'm glad you're doing okay. I expected at least a phone call, though. Anyhow, you're free, and that's worth celebrating.
Eh ben, tous les confidents niveau 10 vont me faire un cadeau de chocolat.
So this is good timing. You know how it was Valentine's Day yesterday?
Ouais. Mais tu n'es pas ma petite amie, donc voilà.
It's just a token of my appreciation, so don't go feeling guilty about not getting me anything. How about you consider it a sign of trust from one comrade to another?
Ça me va.
See ya.
See ya. Allez, à qui le tour?
Morning! We usually don't run into each other here, huh? Oh, yeah. This is for you. I was going to give it to you at school, but as long as we're both here, have some chocolate. You know, for Valentine's Day. As friends. Close friends. I'll be counting on you.
Merci Anne. J'aime bien Anne. Elle était sympa depuis le début.
Oh, I'm glad I got to see you. I'm relieved you're safe. On that note, I have a small gift for the occasion, if you'll accept it. Apparently these days, people give chocolate to friends, even when it's purely platonic. Seems like a fine opportunity to celebrate your return, and express my gratitude. I hope Shogi brings us even closer together.
Welcome back.
Docteur.
I wasn't sure I'd even see you, but
Oh, night.
I guess this is good timing. Here, take this.
Mais manger? Tout le monde me donne du chocolat.
Figured you deserved a little appreciation.
Ouais.
Who knows? Don't get your hopes up. Sounds like you've been through a lot. It's kind of a relief to see you're the same as ever. Remember, I'm pretty close by if you ever come down with something. Call whenever you need to. See you later then.
Là, on voit un peu tous nos confidents qui nous font des cadeaux pour la Saint-Valentin.
I know it's sudden, but could you watch the store?
Ouais, j'aime bien aussi. Ouais.
I gotta head out for a bit. Think you can keep an eye on things?
Bah, c'est le premier confident que j'ai eu niveau 10 d'ailleurs.
Oh, were you working? Sorry to distract you. I thought I'd stop by on the way home
Hi.
from work. Partly so I could give you this.
Du chocolat, tiens. Oh bah, quelle surprise, merci.
You've done so much for me after all. I wanted to say thanks.
Je vais prendre 300 kilos.
Oh, and I didn't get to say it at work, but welcome back. I'm glad you're safe. Oh, right. I whipped up a little study guide for the classwork you missed. It should cover most of the important stuff. If you're still having trouble with any of it, you can always ask me, okay? I'm your teacher. That's my job. Anyway, I'll see you at school.
C'est ça. Après, elle est très très utile pour le coup. Dans le jeu, elle... Oula. Ah, c'est l'heure du départ, ça y est, 1 mois plus tard. Ah ouais, elle fait tout, hein. Elle peut crafter les objets aussi d'infiltration. Elle fait tout. Elle fait du café aussi.
You sure you want me hanging around?
Trop utile,
I
quoi.
can step out for a bit if you like.
No, I'd prefer you stick around. Everyone I owe something to has got to hear this. I'm thinking about moving away.
Moving?
It's just a hell of a lot's happened this past year, you know? It's got me thinking about the future and how I still want to get back on the track team. That's why I want to move closer to a physical rehab facility, get my knee fixed up while going to school. At the earliest, all this is gonna kick off starting next month.
I see. That is quite sudden.
Actually, I've got some news too. I'm in the middle of looking into studying abroad. Just short term. I've been wondering what would be the smartest move for my career, so...
You're moving too.
Both Haru and I are looking for places to live on our own, starting next month. In fact, our moves will probably occur around the same time as Ryuji's. I plan to keep learning about the business while also attending college. That's why Mako-chan and I were talking about how we won't be able to get together like we used to.
Are you gonna tell them too?
So... I passed the entrance exam. I'm gonna be a high schooler starting in April. First high school, then college, then I can finally research cognitive science for real.
Even you, Futaba? No, I apologize. I should be wishing you all the best of luck.
Nah, you do have a point. We are going our separate ways.
Oh, you mean the bonds we all have? That's a great point.
It seems you're all taking great strides forward. I, however, will not be going anywhere until I've completed my current painting. No matter how many years it takes, I will express this feeling that's grown within me since we first banded together.
That's still some kind of stride though, ain't it?
No matter what we may go through, or how many times we may stumble, we'll follow the path we believe in. That's what the Phantom Thieves are all about. Stop trying to be such a cool cat. I am not a cat! Yeah, I guess I am.
There's still no way I'm accepting Doc's reality, but if it weren't for going through that, I don't know if I would have felt this way now. It's like following through with what I want to do in life. I guess I learned how to really believe in my future.
In that case, wouldn't you say Sumire learned the same thing? I mean, she is at training camp right now.
Indeed. While her viewpoint may differ from the Phantom Thieves' beliefs, there's still much we can learn from her.
Oh, that reminds me. Sumire left something with me. She told me she forgot to give us this the other day.
Le petit papier qu'elle a trouvé par terre.
Is that a newspaper clipping? Guess it was lying on the ground when we got out of Dr. Maruki's palace.
This article!
It's the case about Dr. Maruki's loved one. The one whose family was murdered.
I'd be willing to bet. This is Doc's treasure. So her case was the origin of Maruki's distortion. Would you hold on to this?
We've all got to keep living with our eyes focused on our dreams. Otherwise, Dr. Maruki's gonna give us all kinds of shit.
You're absolutely right.
Well, I'm very impressed. You've all become quite mature. So let me throw you a little celebration in honor of the next chapters of your lives. Order whatever you'd like, on me.
Thank you. Oh yeah! It's all you can eat and drink, people!
Boss, thank you for the
Il est mal barré d'avoir proposé ça, lui.
That wasn't what I said.
Putain, il va faire faillite. Hein.
Could you at least go easy on me? Whatever you guys want.
Woohoo!
Hell
Great,
yeah.
Chief!
Let's grab a
Aren't
ton
we
of
lucky?
sushi.
Elle est bien cette photo. Sushi. Cet ado plus un chat, il est pas dans la merde. Ah, t'as raison.
Oh yeah. You ready for tomorrow? Oh, White Day. That's tomorrow, right? You got some chocolates on Valentine's Day, didn't you? And White Day's when you return the favor. The men do the gifting.
Ah bon?
What's your plan? You've at least got some kind of present ready, right?
Ah bon? Saint-Valentin, c'est les femmes qui offrent les cadeaux? Bon alors ça, c'est marrant ça. Putain, chez nous c'est pas ça. Hein. Chez nous on raque, hein. Ah oui, hein. Aïe aïe aïe.
Get it together, kid. Sometimes I don't know if you're fearless or just plain careless. Fine. Listen up, and I'll give you the recipe for the ultimate date.
Il n'y a pas de Saint-Valentin en vrai? Où ça, au Japon?
Whoa. The chief has an ultimate date plan? I better listen in too, just in case.
First off, you're gonna need a gift. This won't work without one. Can't go wrong with flowers. Just make sure you buy them before the date. You gotta present them near the end. Surprise her, so you can't let her see you buying them on the date. Got it?
Huh. Gotta give them flowers, huh? I gotta take notes.
Next, think about where you're taking her. You gotta want somewhere with the right atmosphere, but it's gotta be peaceful. Oh, how about that new aquarium exhibit in Shinagawa? Just saw a commercial for it. Might be a good spot, right?
The aquarium's a good place for a date. I see.
Now, once the date part's over, you gotta take her out to dinner. Somewhere nice, too. But it's kinda last minute to make reservations. All the fancy places get booked pretty fast around White Day.
Okay, right. Too late to make any reservations. Wait, what?
Damn it. I don't usually do this, but I know a place. Can't guarantee anything. I bet they're full up too. But you might get an edge if you mention my name.
Wow, amazing! Chief has connections!
So once you're at dinner, you get to talking, enjoying yourselves. That's when you give it to her.
L'addition.
Good. You were paying attention. It's the perfect time to surprise her. That ought to do it. Just follow the plan and you're safe.
Wow, this plan is foolproof. Leave it to the chief.
Well, I taught you my secrets. The rest is on you. Do your prep and make those reservations. Good luck. On that note, I'm going home. Now it's up to you.
You should start prepping right away. Don't waste the chief's advice, alright?
Il va pour être exact le jour des filles et le jour des garçons.
The reservation comes first. You remember that restaurant Chief told you about?
Ça équivaut à la Saint-Valentin comme les noms l'indiquent. Il y a un jour où les filles offrent un cadeau aux garçons qu'elles aiment et le contraire pour les garçons. D'accord. Ouais, voilà, c'est mieux représenté comme ça, je trouve. Parce que là, Saint-Valentin et White Day, ça veut pas dire grand-chose, quoi. Mais le principe qu'un coup ce soit les garçons, un coup ce soit les filles, c'est très bien. J'aime bien, moi, le principe. C'est mignon.